Top five, top five, top five.
What's good, gang? How y'all living? How y'all living? What's up? We probably gonna start off by watching this Tiny Boost Unprovoked with Billy the Goat. I think that's how we gonna start the stream off. What's good, Biggs? How you living? How you living? Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everybody doing good. You tuning in to Mr. Top 5, Top 5, Top 5, Top 5. Give people a couple seconds to pull the fuck up. Get your beers ready, get your drinks ready. We can watch some shit on YouTube together if y'all into that. I end up listening to music on Twitch later. Just sent the back call out to let everybody know we live. Chino, what's good, my guy? What up? I'm gonna give people a couple seconds to pull up. Couple seconds to pull up. Reese, damn, I just hopped on Twitch and you here. What's respected? Natural with the 9-month sub. Natural with the 9-month sub. So, like, if you don't know what's going on right now, I want to watch this Tiny Boost Unprovoked shit. After that, we can talk about whatever we want to watch after that. I was thinking about watching the Kano shit. You did not miss the Cadulthood stream because I had to cancel it, so I haven't seen it yet. It's we gonna get back to it. I gotta be a Sunday, early Sunday type of vibe. Nine months is crazy. 9 months is crazy. What up, world? How y'all living? Hope everybody doing good. I gotta find out. I gotta fix this one. Then we gonna start, you heard? We almost ready. We gonna watch this Tiny Boost Unprovoked shit. That should be good, I think. I seen the little clips that look funny as hell. My people pulled up. Chino in the building. Reese, Wits, Natural, gang gang. Let me go get me something to drink real quick and then we starting this bitch up, you heard? Charles is in the building. Hydrate. Well, you know I keep a Stella with me. You know what? No promotion. I'll cover it. Keep a beer with me, you heard? Alright, in a couple seconds we gonna start and watch this Tiny Boost Unprovoked and then we see where the rest of the night takes us, you heard? Shout out to everybody in this bitch, everybody that pulled up, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel the support and all of that. If you don't know, I've been putting up reactions. Go check them out. I know I've been a little slow, but the reactions are back. You heard? Maniac, what's good, my boy? How you living? How you living? You're about to watch this Tiny Boost interview. Bottle or can Stella, what's better? I usually fuck with the bottles more, but cans be cheaper, so I'm whatever, really, when it comes to that. I'll take the bottle. I'll prefer a bottle. I feel like it just tastes different. It should just be colder. All right, let me go get another beer real quick. And now we can start this shit off, you heard? It's time! What's good, YouTube world? What's good, Twitch world? Thank you so much for pulling up. We're gonna watch this interview, this Tiny Boost Unprovoked with Billy the Goat. I follow Billy the Goat. I just kind of found him recently. I think the young boy is mad funny. And I seen a little clip, so I wanted to watch that. On top of the fact, Tiny Boost just dropped his new album. What's the name of his new album? Somebody tell me the name of the new album that he just dropped. Hold on, let me find that out. Tiny Boost just dropped his new album. Open up my iTunes, it's in there. Let's see what the name of the album is. Tiny Boost just dropped his new album. So this is kind of his promo run. Oh, Street Paper. There we go. Tiny Boost Street Paper. And I hit up Tiny Boost to see if I could play the whole album for y'all. And he said, go ahead, my G, you good. So we could listen to his whole album. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I think I might do a little, I might leave that for sometime during the week probably. Sometime next week or something like that. But go download Tiny Boost's new album. Hold on, let me throw that on screen too. Let me throw that on screen. Yeah. Tiny Boost's new album is out right now. If you support, go support. You heard? Go support, go show love. If you fuck with these artists, support these artists, you heard? Real talk. Real talk. Support the artists if you fuck with them, you heard? So go get Tiny Boost's new album. It's out now. Hold on. Ad. Well, I hit ad already. That's crazy. And download that shit. So now I got it. Fuck that real shit. Real nigga too. Cool nigga. Anytime I've spoken to him or posted anything, he's always looked out and done the same. So shout out to Tiny. You heard new out. But we're gonna start by watching this Unprovoked shit first. And maybe we listen to a song or two off his album after that. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not gonna do the whole listen to right now, but we can definitely get into that. How y'all niggas living? Yo, talk to me, chat. How y'all living? Shout out to all of y'all, everybody on the side there. Hope you having a good weekend, you heard. I know you got Carnival coming up. I know y'all probably stepping out tomorrow crazy. Be safe outside, you heard? Be safe. Be safe. Wonder how many of y'all niggas is going to Carnival. I bet most of y'all niggas is going to Carnival. Bottles of Stella smell like weed. Hey, ain't no problems with that. I ain't got no problem with that. All right, again, Tiny Boo shit. We'll get into that. We're going to watch this interview first. If there's another YouTube thing you want to watch, I really wanted to watch Kano on Flagrant. I think that interview was 2 hours long, though. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if I could do the whole 2-hour interview. But I did want to see some of that Kano interview. So if anybody has any of the clips from that shit, you can send that in the chats and I'll click the link and we can watch that afterwards. So we're going to start off with this Unprovoked shit. So you already know the vibes. You tune in to Mr. Top 5. Thank you for being here. Real talk.
Before we start.
Hold on, before we start, yeah, let's get the size of this right. I don't want that brolic, but I want it kind of, I mean, there we go. There we go. Let's see what he's talking about.
I got something to you.
Oh, funny, yeah.
I want to make start the episodes.
Why this nigga got a tie on with a hood?
You don't want any?
No.
You sure, yeah?
That's mad pause right there.
You know what it's called, doing it?
That's why it's mad pause, but...
The fuck is that called? Y'all got different candies out there, I swear.
Are
you sure you don't want any?
Bro, you need to dust your crumbs off of that, bro. You're just on your blaze and all that. Nah, I'm good. I don't want none of that.
I mean, your name's Tiny Boost.
That's right.
I just had a tiny boost. So,
Pause.
why feel like pause?
Why?
I want to know though, why? What is the boost? And why is it tiny?
Bro.
What's wrong with my guy?
Nah, it's just name got passed down to me.
Oh, sorry. What does it mean though?
The original boost was like very fast, so
Okay.
it's really booster. Yeah,
Like a booster seat.
Nah, like booster the fast.
Like running.
Like running. Yeah,
Okay.
like,
But why is it not a big boost though? Why is it tiny?
well, I'm the last one, I'm the youngest one.
I know what you mean. And then speaking of big boost, 1 second. You sure you don't want any of this?
Nah, fam, I don't want none of that.
Wait, so what does boost do when he needs a boost?
When I need a boost,
Nigga's stupid.
I don't know, you know. I'm high of life, enough energy. I'm good.
Energy boost, I drink boost, so I get what you mean. So is it true that the boost was made in Peckham?
What do you mean?
It was made in Peckham. Peckham made boost.
Oh yeah. The boost was made. I was made in Peckham.
Because is that what the P on your hat stands for?
Yeah. I done that.
I noticed that. Because people tell me that Peckham is like, when you go there, everyone just wearing black Air Force, black track seats. Is that true?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, I don't actually know, you know. It's just like, just the dress code.
Is it true that you spent a long time in jail as well?
Yeah.
How long you spent in jail?
I hate this question. I can't lie. But yeah, I done just under 10.
Okay then.
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm not gonna lie, whenever I think about jail, yeah, when I was watching movies growing up, there's always this rumor about jail.
Are you crazy? What rumor?
About people
What?
in the shower.
Allow it, man. What do you mean? What are you talking
I'm
about?
asking, is it true?
What?
Is it true that people drop soap in jail?
I had shower gel, so I don't know.
You had shower gel?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
but
you can't drop the shower gel.
you can't drop shower gel?
Nah.
Is it not in a bottle?
It's on you put it on the thing.
What do you mean?
You put it on the little shower gel stand.
What
Or you
if
just put it on the
it
floor.
falls off the stand?
Or you just put it on the floor.
Okay, what if it knocks over?
And you pick it up and you crouch down properly.
That's what I would do still.
You know, like squatting, pause.
Hey, yo.
Okay then. But in the showers in jail though, is it like you all have to shower together in it?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
What do you mean some of them? Did you not shower together?
No, I'm saying some of the jails is different. Some of them got cubicles, some of it's
What was
open.
yours in jail like? Was it a cubicle?
I went 10 jails, so.
Oh wow.
Jesus
10
Christ.
jails
one
in
you know
8
about?
years. No, I didn't want to know about any of them to be honest.
Yeah, you don't.
I know.
I don't think you're allowed to learn, you know.
You don't think I lost in jail? What makes you say that?
You ain't got, it's not in you.
It's not in me.
100%.
Nigga, you got that
I don't
tie
know. I
on
was
looking
thought
like
about that.
that.
If I was to go to jail, what do you think I'd go to jail for?
You.
Yeah.
You're like one of them fraud motherfuckers.
I'm Nigerian to be fair.
Exactly.
So it makes sense, innit?
Yeah, something smart. You probably been there for something smart. Like, or trying to do something smart.
What was you in there for?
Do something smart.
I was in there for a few things, you know.
Okay then. Did you lose any fights in jail?
Yeah, a couple. No, but I don't really fight. I don't know. Like, I don't think I've lost. No, I never lost a 1-on-1 though.
Okay, but you got jumped.
Yeah, I've been jumped. Before.
Wow, what's it like being jumped?
It's peak, you know. It depends, isn't it? It's better when there's more people.
Did you lose more than you won?
Nah, I won more than I lost.
Okay. How often do you have fights in jail though?
I didn't really have that much. More time I was just,
You're just chilling. Or people were scared of you?
Nah, I'm not scared of me, like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
More time I was a guy, but I had a Royal Rumble in there.
A Royal Rumble?
Yeah,
Talk to me about that.
Ooh. What's I can say? It's like a 5-on-4.
Wait, we 5, were you...
I was with the 4.
Okay, but you lost?
We lost still.
Because of you?
Nah, I done alright. I had my tuner.
But you was man... Oh, okay, you man of the match.
No, I wasn't man of the match. I held a few licks, you feel me?
Who was you against though?
5 man, bro.
Were they big?
One man coming with bare feet, fam.
Did you get beat up?
Huh?
Did you get beat up?
That day, yeah, kind of. No, I didn't get beat up because I was doing my thing.
Okay.
But my soldiers with me.
Did you cry?
Nah, I scratched my head like, for long like that, bro. I was
Not
like,
even a little tear.
Little nigga stupid.
huh?
No, that little tear.
Nah, not a little tear. I just had a little like lump under my head.
Cocotazo.
That why you grew your hair out.
No, you can't see it.
And when's the last time you cried?
Ooh. Like 2013.
Jesus Christ, nigga, you need to cry more
You
than
didn't cry
that.
since 2013.
I don't think I have, No, I haven't.
Not even like for onions or anything.
Nah, that's not crying though. That's just
It is though. If tears come from your eyes, you're crying.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Nah.
It's kind of.
not really.
If there's tears coming from your eyes, you're crying. So
not-
so what is it? Your eyes? Okay, your eyes were just sweating.
It's not sweating. This is water, isn't it? Onions. You're not crying. Crying. All that.
So what would have to happen for you to cry nowadays?
I don't know, man. I used to cry when I was a kid. That's why I think I got it all out early.
Oh, okay. I was a crybaby as well.
Yeah, I was a bit of a crybaby. I remember one time one teacher blasted me. Like,
You cried because of a teacher
yeah,
shouted
like,
at
it
you.
was peak.
Yeah, that's bitch nigga shit.
That was a bit, that was a bit serious. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, what motivated you when you came out of jail?
Not going back, And obviously, yeah,
But what did you have to change about your life and the people you had around you? What did you have
what
to
has
change?
changed? Grips on that little fraud guys like you.
Well, you think you'd beat me in a fight?
Bro, I'll fuck you up, bro.
Wait, so when you was my age, could you fight?
Any age, I would have fucked you up.
You
bro.
saw a 15-year-old Boost would have beat 18-year-old Billy.
Yes, 100%. I would
What
smash
about
you
12-year-old Beast?
Bro, you could barely handle 11-year-old.
Me, but you ain't seen me fight though.
Bro, you look like an 11-year-old right now, bro.
Wait, but you don't know small guys that can fight.
Bro, I will smash you up, bro. Don't ever...
I've never fought, but I think I could fight.
I never
think
fought,
so?
but I feel like I can
You
fight.
could try. If you want to do it, like, I wouldn't even do it on camera as well. I'll just fuck you up.
Okay, what would the price have to be though?
Bro, I'll fuck you up for free, bro.
You sound like you want your eager to
Yeah,
fight me.
because I don't know where you're going with this. Like,
Last time I met you though, was
exactly.
at Harry Pinnell's party.
Yeah, what happened?
You put me in a headlock.
Exactly.
You choked me. And
Yeah,
you said,
but what did I say to you?
word for word, this is what you said. You said,
Go
you're
on.
my little nigga, but don't get it twisted. It can happen at any time. What did you mean when you said that?
I don't know, That was the Henny talking, fam. I can't lie.
You said it can happen at any time.
I don't know why I said that to you still. Because
Man,
you're
that's
actually my guy. You're actually my
Obviously,
guy.
people need to know that.
Nah, you're my guy still. You're my guy. I don't know. Like, no, you know what it is? You know what it is? In the back of my mind, yeah, I always see you just talking. You know the ones there? Like, sometimes.
job.
So, yeah, of course. But some of your takes, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy
Let's get into
talking
that.
about?
What take stands out to you?
I don't know, man. Just some of your takes. is
I
just
remember a
wild.
take that you wasn't happy with.
What was that? Go on, break it down.
There's a take about Blade Brown.
Oh, yeah, that was insane.
And I said,
fam.
I think Fred was better than him.
Ooh, no, you didn't say that. Oh,
No, I said something else.
What did you say?
I said I don't think
Don't
he makes.
stand
I
on
said
your
he don't. I
business.
said he don't make timeless music,
Yeah.
and everyone was on me. I think that's the worst I've ever
Yeah,
been.
that was
cooked
the
in my
worst.
life.
That, you got cooked that day still.
That's the worst I've ever been cooked in my life.
Well deserved. But that's because, like I said, I was saying to you before, like, you don't really respect
Nah, I do though.
the history.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You don't. Cause
What makes you think I don't?
by the stuff you tweet, fam.
You eat rice and peas in it.
What, is that a racial thing?
Yes, it is.
Because I'm Guyanese, you know that?
That's Caribbean in it.
Kind of, but geographically, it's South America.
Oh wow, you're basically Latino.
To be honest, we're the only English-speaking country in South America.
That's crazy. You tweeted something this morning though.
What else tweet this morning?
You said, "Don't cry when you're."
Oh,
Don't cry when your angry little Twitter fingers get stepped on in real life.
Yeah.
Was that about me?
No. You're my boy, man.
So who's that about?
I feel like some people on Twitter, they be sending subliminal shots my way.
You feel like people are indirecting?
No, I don't even feel like I know.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
He's indirecting Tiny Beast. That's what
I don't even want to say it. We don't want to see. I can't give them no clout.
Yeah, let's not give them clout.
You know what I mean? But I'm just letting them know. Is that the camera?
Nigga, I see you.
I'm just letting them know I will catch you. That's that.
Do people like you?
Nah, not really.
Why? Do people don't
No. Like, people like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guys, like, people that, I don't know.
You don't know if people
like
it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people fake it, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, you think I'm faking it?
No. But one time you said something, like, you get me?
What did I say?
When was that testing, like, he was like, oh, like, people think you're onto me, like, but you see things like that, that's when I know people be chatting me, you feel me? You be with your little friends and they're like, my man's onto you, like, and they'll probably be like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? But you tried to use, what you done there, what you think I didn't know? What you tried to do, you tried to use that opportunity.
I don't understand where that term, people are onto you. I don't get it. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me. Who's probably trying his hardest not to put his belly back, put the U back in the headlock.
To make it clear that I'm not onto you. When I wasn't onto you, you didn't need to do that.
So you're not onto me?
Nah, brother. Don't do all that.
I guess that's bad timing.
Like,
that's a relief.
I'll lock you on camera, bro.
What about features though on this tape?
On the tape, I got my nigga Rimsey on there.
Okay, then.
Yeah, we got one in.
Is that the only feature?
No.
See, Rimsey, he was away for a similar time to you.
No, we was locked up at the same time.
Okay.
We was in the same thing.
On the same cell?
No, not the same cell.
You just in the same establishment?
Jail. Yeah, we used to do the yard together and that.
What do you mean do the yard together?
Like, we used to do laps in the yard.
Is that what people do in jail?
Yeah.
Walk around.
Yeah, like in the yard.
You ain't got nothing else
some people stand up like hold their corner.
Walk around the yard.
But you literally go do laps like that.
Or did you go jail and gym?
Did I go jail and gym?
Did you go gym and jail?
I don't go gym.
Did you though?
I don't go to the gym.
You've never been to a gym?
I don't go in gym.
Okay, let's call it Jessica for now.
Why
for gym? Fire for gym. Did you go? Do you work out?
Yeah, I went to gym.
Nigga, pause. He wasn't playing no games with that shit. This nigga dumb.
Okay, let's call it Jessica for now.
That
Why for gym? Fire for gym. Did you go? Do you work out?
Yeah, I went to gymnasium still.
Oh, you went to the gymnasium when you was inside?
Yeah.
What was it like?
You know what? I didn't really like it in there though, because you know he's got too many tough guys, man.
Yeah. Oh, so you felt intimidated?
Nah, I just don't like all the noises, man.
You used to go through PTSD?
What, from the Bing?
From anything you've been through in life?
Yeah, I look at, like, I still, like, look at my own people, like,
exactly.
Who's that? You know what I mean? That's what's in me.
But when you see people like me wearing blazers and ties, you know I'm not a threat.
But you could be.
First of all, you definitely look like a threat. Why the fuck you got that tie on, bro? He crazy.
How?
Say that clown.
If I was on someone, I would put that on.
So you think it's in disguise?
Definitely.
Wow. I never thought about that.
See?
But now you just exposed my disguise.
No, but you're not on anything.
How'd you know?
I just know.
You just said I could be.
No, because you're talking about you feel me.
That's like the third time you said I'm not on anything.
You're just not. It's cool though.
Offensive.
How? Well, I don't understand why people take that offensive.
I know I'm not on anything, but I'm saying that. How can you just assume that I'm not on anything?
I just know.
I never told you. You can see it in my eyes.
I can smell it, bro. No, jokes aside though. Like, how do you feel about that? Because you're in the industry, like, because see some of your takes, like, let me not even say any rapper specifically, but let's say a rapper
that don't like me
that has pulls up on you for that type of shit. Like, what are you gonna do?
What would I do? 1 second.
Like, he's up in your grill, like, well, what was that shit you were saying on Twitter?
I'll repeat exactly what I said.
I said, I want to smack
Nigga, you trash.
If you was gonna smack me, you would have done it without.
No, but some people got to gas themselves up.
But if you got to gas yourself up, it's not genuine.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's genuine. So smack's a smack, bro. Genuine smack, fake smack is a smack.
But if you
so boom, I just like that right now.
Yo,
not me. No, don't do that.
If you smack me, I'll play dead.
No, Joe said not me, but I'm just saying though. Do you ever think about that when you're
Of course I do.
You just think, fuck it.
Crazy, it's crazy. I've never thought about that on YouTube. Like if somebody was like, "Yo, yeah," I would just call him a cornball. Honestly, like, why the fuck you care what I'm saying? Just one nigga that has an opinion. But we definitely throwing hands. A nigga put hands on me. Like that's what I don't care who that nigga is.
Yeah, because I think if I get smacked, that's a viral moment.
So you're a proper cloud chaser.
I'm not cloud chasing.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy.
Do you ever think about that when you're?
Of course I do.
You just think, fuck it.
Yeah, because I think if I get smacked, that's a viral moment.
Nah, I don't think so.
So you're a proper cloud chaser.
I'm not cloud chasing, but if cloud's in front of me, I'm grabbing it. I'm not running after it, but if it's there, I'm taking it.
Comes, you
get me? Do you care about social media? Do you take it seriously?
I care about it for how I use it, yeah. Mm-hmm. But do I think like just because it's on social media is real or that because someone said it on some podcast or nah, you know what I mean?
Do you care about numbers on your views and that?
To a certain extent. Obviously, you can always improve, innit? But I look at it as half full rather than half empty, if that makes sense.
I think that's a good way to end it.
You know what I was there?
That's a good way to end it.
End what?
This.
Are we done?
You want us to keep going?
Are you tired?
I'm not tired, but I just got a signal saying we should wrap up.
Oh, word.
So you didn't notice I got the signal in it. I'm good at what I
that
did.
was sweet. I like that.
But obviously, before we end it, I'm going to ask you a question.
What's that?
How long can you last?
What?
And that, folks.
Hey, yo, look at Boo's
notice
face.
I got the signal in it. I'm good at what I did.
That was sweet. I like that.
But obviously, before we end it, I'm going to ask you a question.
What's that?
How long can you last?
That, folks.
Yo,
No.
we done with this conversation. This is fruity ass.
How long can you last?
Last what?
Without blinking.
Oh, come on.
Have I blinked?
I'm gonna go when I say.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
When you say?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Go.
What are we doing for who goes first?
Who blinks first?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a timer on the screen.
That was good.
Oh no, I got you.
Good short little interview. First of all, that young nigga Billy is dumb. He said this kid thinks he's Alhan. Alhan is a funny ass nigga. I don't think he thinks he's Alhan. He's just, I mean, niggas can coexist, you know? People can coexist. How's it going, mate, Tyler? I'm chilling. I'm out here. I'm just gonna be surfing, doing some little bit of watching some interviews that I wanted to watch. I want to watch this Kano Flagrant, but that shit is 2 hours long, and I don't want to do that for 2 hours long. So before we get into that, so we just seen that, we're gonna listen to my nigga Tiny Boost's intro for his new album. That's what we'll do, and then we'll go switch over and listen to the new Kano interview. Let's do that. Let's listen to his new joint. Let's listen to his new joint. Give me a second to switch headsets. You heard. I did get the green light to play the music. Hopefully the algorithm don't come through and shut this off. Let's see what happens though. Intro, Tiny Boost. What he got? His album is 15 songs. I only see 2 features. 3? Is there 3 features? 3 features on here. I can't see the feature names right now. Let's go into the first one. Intro. Let's get it. Tiny Boost.
Yeah. Gotta start off right, you know? Yeah. Council house, baby, I wouldn't change it for the world. Shorty miscarried, I coulda had a boy or girl. What's that from my brother doing 30 in a cell. I asked him how he living, he said yeah, he's doing well. Only work I ever did was serving off them scales, but I swept and I'm up them wing floors up in jail. Don't know where to start, many stories I could tell. Thank God that I survived, I'm still.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta switch that. What we doing outside? There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on. Let's bring that back from the top. Tiny Boost, new album, Street Paper. Go download it. This is the intro.
Council house, baby, I wouldn't change it for the world. Sure, he miscarried, I could've had a boy or girl. What's up from my brother doing 30 in a cell? I asked him how he living, he said yeah, he's doing well. Only work I ever did was serving off them scales, but I swept and I'm up them wing floors up in jail. Don't know where to start, many stories I could tell. Thank God that I survived, I'm still alive to tell these tales. 2 years on remand, no sign of getting bail. Toilet by my bed, how will I forget that smell? Dear John, letters through the mail. Now it's fuck bitches, making blue phone calls. I'm finding out I lost niggas, hurting inside. I can't show it though. More time I wanna murder my pride. Sights died and I cried till it was burning my eyes. You can't walk in my shoes cause they don't come in your size. Even when you're front line, you gotta bear in mind the back door. You don't look left or right, that's shit that you get whacked for. Rainy days come, that's a shit.
Ooh, shit. Real drop. All right. Not playing no games. All right. What's good? Jesus Christ, I see you in the building.
Sights died and I cried till it was burning my eyes. You can't walk in my shoes cause they don't come in your size. Even when you're front line, you gotta bear in mind the back door. You don't look left or right, that's shit that you get whacked for. Rainy days come, that's the shit you gotta stack for. You should see the type of hoes these suckers blow they rack for. Damn, that's what you really selling crack for, that's devastating. But who am I could never blame him. It was good until it escalated. Then he got sent to the hospital with bullets in his body, but he never made it. Vicious cycle when we trying to break it. They say drill's a problem and solution at the same time, but at the pen who had that conversation. I just tell these young niggas to forget their haters and get papers, forget waiting. Blood don't mean shit to me when we loyalty related. Don't call me for no.
This beat is crazy. Was not expecting that. Wow. All right. Who produced this? Well, see, this is why I need more. I be needing more info on shit. Who produced? I really be wanting to know who made these shits. That shit is crazy, right? All right.
Favors if you won't walk with me on that pavement until your bones aching. Blood, sweat, and tears get shed for every bag that I'm chasing. I will not lose, let me claim it. Yeah, I got a bum with these streets, I ain't breaking. Cause I'm the voice of the curbside, heart of the block. I'm the soul of these postcodes. I don't need no cosign, you niggas know what's what. Never let them trick me out my spot. I remember all them keys, all them locks, all them courts, all them dots. Deep down you're guilty, but you're pleading that you're not. Praying 5 times a day, steady reasoning with God. Frustrating so much, your forehead got a spot. This dunya going crazy. Niggas clout chasing on the daily, with more women traits than the ladies. In a city full of girls that's growing into broke babies. All they know is fuck me and pay me. Shit, but if I say how it is, they gon' tell you that I'm hating. What you're witnessing is greatness. Could've fell victim to that stainless. Stared down the barrel, seen a bullet in that chamber. Type of shit a changer and turn you to a savage. Have you outside in the streets like your mum ain't taught you manners. I'm numb to the shootings and them stabbings. Numb to the sight of dope things and crack addicts. Yeah, I say I'm done, then I'm back at it. Blame my bad habits. Sitting in this house that we just used to trap in. Can't even breathe right, got me feeling asthmatic. I know you see it, vivid as I'm rapping. This could be a gift or a curse, I don't know, but it's a talent. But that ain't what matters. Work harder, work smarter. All hustle, no luck, nah. I don't believe in karma, taught myself to be a man. I'm still close with my father. The good die young, but street niggas die harder. A lot of man was talking smoky, got turned to marijuana, but that can't be the way for me. All the trillers stay with me, all the killers stay with me. True, I know the shit they done and they know their secrets safe with me. I know about some buddies I'm taking to the grave with me. It isn't wise trying to play with me. You see, I rap about my life, these other guys rapping make believe. I ain't gonna at you on the gram or even make a tweet. I'm gonna find out where you hang and come and play for keeps. While you was wetting beds and changing sheets, I was outside with nothing but I ate for each. Street paper, yeah, I'm back to claim the streets. I said, yeah, I'm back to claim the streets.
All I know, he said, AB said, wasting, yo, that beat crazy. He went off on that. So we'll get back into that later at another point in time. I like that intro. First of all, that beat is crazy. If you don't like that beat, something wrong with you, my G. Something is wrong with you. No way. And he maxed it. He maxed that intro. What an intro, said Jack. Jack, what's good, my G? How you living? Kilo's in here, say he just downloaded it. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. We'll get back into more of that at a later point in time. Like I said, we might just listen to the whole shit another time, not today. All right, I'm going to get into this Kano interview. I don't know how much of this I'm going to watch. I'm not keeping 100. This just said it was 2 hours long. That's not happening. What was it? What I said? What's this nigga's name? Oh my God, Kano. Flagrant. Kano Flagrant. This is kind of huge, by the way. This is kind of huge. Like, I wouldn't expect Andrew Schultz to even know Kano. I wouldn't. He said, and that was only the intro. Big up T. Big up you, Parker. Good luck. 29 people on Twitch. I got 20 people on YouTube. Crazy. Thank y'all for pulling up. On this Saturday, we just vibing. I am gonna switch over and go strictly to Twitch and just listen to music after this little thing. If wifey gives me the head nod, that's okay. Is it okay? I got the okay to listen to music after that. Parker said, listen to the album yesterday. It's hard. So I got opposing points of view, but that's the good shit about music. Everybody gonna feel the way that they want to feel. Where is the full interview for this motherfucking shit? Let me go to Flagrant. Is this 2 hours long? Let's see.
Isn't it sad, right?
Look at this, 2 hours long. Jesus Christ. All right. I heard Nem saying Flagrant from a time ago. Taking the piss out of the Stormzy and Dizzy. I don't know what that is. Oh, they was Andrew Schultz was dissing UK music not that long ago. Word? Well, he's a comedian. He just be saying dumb shit. Was he really out here meaning something disrespectful, or was he just being a comedian and saying funny shit? You feel me? Like, there's a difference. But anyway, I still think this is a great look because I wouldn't expect Andrew Schultz to know who Kano is at all.
Bang, bang,
like real
bang.
talk. Thank you for the 3-month sub, Jack. You already know the vibes. Respect me. Now that I got everybody's attention in here, I want to also let you know this Friday at 10 p.m. your time, GMT. Your time, I will have Little Torment here live playing his whole album before the album comes out. His album drops on Friday. If you want to hear it first, pull up this Friday. Pull up this Friday on YouTube or Twitch. Don't matter which one you rather prefer. You could pull up. He'll be in the building. We'll be listening to the whole album live. You heard? Do not miss that shit. All right, let's listen to this interview.
The Will Smith thing, yeah, it's mad.
You've heard about what happened, right?
What happened to him?
Yeah.
Outside of the Oscars.
He slapped her, but like what he has to go through, what he has to endure.
Oh, what does he have to go through?
Well, he has to watch his wife get her fanny rinsed.
Bruv.
That's part of his life.
We can take a deep breath. I don't want to act again anyway.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Flagrant. We're in the UK, and right now we're sitting down with, one of the pioneers.
First of all, is this the same location as the last shit that we just watched? It feels like they in the same location. Is the same podcast space?
Of UK hip-hop, okay? We're sitting down with one of the stars of the greatest show that's ever come out of the UK. Take that, Ricky Gervais. Okay? We got a guy who has made it, and I'll tell you how I know he fucking made it, because he's got white security.
Wow.
Okay, this is how you know you made it. He is a 5'2", pop-eyed, armed, white security guard that would tear my fucking head off when I said hello. I felt absolutely terrified. We have Kano in the goddamn building. Give it up for Kano. We got rum in the cups. How are you, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Everything good?
Everything's great.
When did you start hiring white guys to protect you?
When too much black guys were dying.
That's crazy. This nigga dumb. Yo, if you subbed, you should not have any ads. I don't know what that's about, and I did not run an ad. Just to let you know, I never do. I think they just timed.
To George Floyd, it was just.
Wait, really?
No, joking.
You know, it's funny. Charlemagne said that to me.
No way.
He's like, dude, I'm telling you, you know that I'm safe if there's a guy with, if a white dude is in like a suit, and he has like a legal gun.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, yeah, that's how you know that I've actually made it.
Wow.
When my security guards have legal guns. Yeah. But does he have a gun? He doesn't need a gun.
I'm probably not gonna like this interview. I don't think I'm gonna get that far into this interview. So if you have something else you want to watch, is there any new Alhan or any poet, any of them new shits?
Gun out here, right?
I don't think you have guns out here like that. It can't be a legal gun for sure.
Yeah, you can. I think you can have legal guns as security, but you got to. I think they carry them when they're looking after like politicians and stuff like that.
So the police don't even get to carry a gun.
Police carry guns.
They do.
Yeah. Not every police.
I saw this
man on the
documentary
street.
about being a cop in the UK. It's called Luther. I don't know if you've seen it. They did not have guns in this documentary.
Yeah, the
I
nice
fuck
coat,
with
though.
Luther.
He did have a
fantastic.
coat.
Yeah,
That's
He
when I
dressed
realized how
so
good looking
well.
Idris Elba was in that show.
Yeah.
We got like Trident that, like they're
I'd
the
love
gun
to watch
police
the
and stuff
rap
like
game. I think I get in trouble
You get
for
a
it.
trident?
Like, yeah, we got like certain branches of police that.
Oh, got you.
weapon.
I thought
I
this was
can
shit
watch
from The
that
Little
on
Mermaid.
Twitch,
I'm
though,
like,
if you
dude,
send
this
me
is
the right
next
link.
level, man.
That's fine.
Whatever, dude. Okay, yeah, we're still understanding like the gun culture here. I think that was the trickiest thing for Top Boy for me.
Yeah.
Is that like the idea was like these like gangsters who was out in the street and they were like sharing weapons and stuff like that.
I'll watch
and like
that
to
next,
me,
my
like
G.
weapons are just so available.
Like everyone's got one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like even a non-gangster.
Mostly non-gangsters.
Exclusively non-gangsters.
Yeah, exclusive. Like you have to do something bad where the
Pure
government goes,
non-gangsters.
okay, you can't.
Yeah.
You know, like-
yeah. Nah, if you're in England and you're a non-gangster, you don't have a gun. There's
No gun.
need. Yeah, maybe like shotguns, some farmers or some shit like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not everyone's walking around with a gun.
Really?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then when the farmers
That's why
have
people
like,
are so brave in road rage.
What,
Road rage is probably way more fun.
Yeah. But when you're in America, they're like, don't argue with no one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Like, yeah, that guy might just have a gun.
I grew up in
Yeah.
Texas. Everybody has a gun, and they say don't honk at anybody because that guy might get pissed off that you honk at him.
Also,
and
the
just kill
nicest
you.
people in Texas.
Southern
for that
hospitality.
reason.
Yeah.
Right? Think about it. The more guns,
Yeah.
the more, hey y'all, how you doing?
Yeah.
New York, not that many guns.
Fuck it,
Yeah, go
why
fuck
not?
yourself.
New York laws are different, yeah?
There's,
I'm gonna watch
very
a little
strict.
bit of this and we'll see how
Because
this goes.
there's
You
so
feel me?
many people around, there's going to be more interactions where you want to shoot
Yeah.
somebody.
That's
How
true.
are you guys with the gun thing? You with it or you think
That's a whole damn lie, Andrew Schultz. The reason that there's no guns in New York City is because it's mad black people. Everywhere that there's a big city and there's a majority of black people around, they outlaw guns because they don't want niggas carrying guns. You can go to Texas, you can be in all these little weirdo states, and all the gun rules is whatever. Well, everywhere where there's a major city, guns is restricted. Real talk. Look at it. It's crazy.
it needs to change?
I'm with me having it.
Yeah.
Very strict. Very strict.
I want white security with a gun. That's what I want. So,
I don't
Andrew,
even want to hold it, but I do want a guy like you holding a gun, like the guy you had, Frank.
yeah.
Is that his name? They're all Frank to me.
Yeah.
Every British white guy is Frank.
All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Okay.
he wants a Frank.
I want a Frank.
Pause.
Right? Because if a guy came up to you, like if somebody's harassing you, and then like that guy just walked up, like a fucking bowling pin, just came up, and he was like, "All right, enough."
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's enough.
He's gotta be British too. I feel like with the accent you
Yes.
can scrap. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
right out of the what's the guy's movie?
Which one?
Guy
Ritchie.
Ritchie.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Guy Ritchie, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one, right
Guy
there.
Ritchie was Snatch, and innit?
Snatch, Lock, Stock,
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
Smoking
yeah,
Barrels, Two Girls, One Cup. He did a lot of.
That was a good one.
That was a good one, right? Yeah. He's great with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his work.
Talent.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie is just the man.
So what do you see from English culture, like before, like Top Boy or whatever, or hearing the music?
Before,
or whatever?
I don't think, before we didn't
I didn't know that
y'all.
you broke the law.
Yeah.
But so what would you see from England, like football or something? That's what you
Yeah.
would
We
know.
thought y'all were a bit sissy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't think you guys were sissy. I thought you.
I said, use past tense.
I thought you had everything you needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like you get the house from the government, right? If you're out of a job,
Yeah, council house. Yeah.
they give you the house.
Yeah.
So like, and then you have health care.
Yeah.
So then like when people are out there robbing, I'm just like,
Why are you being greedy?
yeah, you're greedy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, America.
Like in America, if like
poor
someone
people.
steals my jacket, I'm like, oh, are you cold?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So is there ever part of that growing up where you're like, maybe we shouldn't do that? The government's so nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's mad because I guess like when you don't know any better, you don't know any different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. So if you haven't got any money, you just haven't got any money. But sometimes you don't really see, like, other countries can't go to the hospital if they get sick. You know what I mean? It's like, so we're privileged in that sense. You know what I mean? But you don't really see it because that's all we know.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that's
Poverty is relative.
Yeah, it's relative.
Yeah.
It's relative. But council housing, you don't have council housing.
We do. It's Section 8, we call it back home. Like, listen, they're not going to, like, let you live on the streets, but, like, people are a little bit more desperate, it feels like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, my mother's from Scotland, right? And she said there are people who just go on, I think it's called the dole,
Yeah.
right? Like, she had family members. It's like, all right, we're not going to really work, and this is the new job, which is the dole.
Yeah. Yeah, the dough.
And I guess we have welfare, but it doesn't seem like...
We have a lot more homeless than here.
Yeah,
I
you
barely
guys don't
see
have that many
anyone.
homeless.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe it's the weather. Maybe the rain keeps them out. We got to find a way to
Yeah, but my
Jews.
Shane,
make the weather more rainy back home, please.
Shane Dewey said, I'd rather be rich in America but poor here.
Oh, 100%.
Like you get looked after better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think there are people who will move back home. I think my mom even said that once. She's like, I know if it doesn't work out there, I can always go back home.
I know people whose family members come here when they need a certain operation, you know what I mean? That they can just go to A&E for and get it taken care of.
Yeah. Or like a girl has like a kid in the States with somebody, doesn't work out, comes back here. What happened, bro? Wait, did that happen with you? No, dude. I thought I hit on something. I was like, wait a minute. Relax, Frank. Relax. We're just teasing. Wait, did that happen?
No, it didn't happen.
Did you knock up an American girl?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
I don't know if you're that sure, dude.
Nah, I'm sure.
Because some of the girls here,
Oh my Wait, what, Al? What?
they don't got the best looking women out here.
How long you been here?
Yeah, how long you been here?
Oh, he's
Nah, he's kind of hating.
Exactly
disrespected.
24 hours.
24 hours.
And you're jet lagged.
Where have you been?
Don't know.
So I never seen
I don't know what
Tonight.
happened.
Okay.
But
Wait,
I'll do
why?
that.
But Al, what are you into? What type of girls do you like?
The pretty ones.
The pretty ones. But there are
haven't
pretty
seen 'em.
girls here.
They were beautiful last night. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Al likes.
Didn't see
where
it.
was you
Oh,
last
they
night?
were with us, you mean? The ones that we brought.
There was one.
Yeah, okay.
Shoreditch House, Sushi Samba on the 60th floor.
And you didn't find the women attractive.
Nah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is this?
I mean, what do you mean? Why is this? I didn't find them attractive,
But
bro.
but like there wasn't one that passed.
No.
Do you think there's just something that happens here in the water and then they get right? It's like
But I ain't trying to get shot by a dude outside.
Yeah, I've never seen Al intimidated ever.
talking about my mother. Okay, now you've traveled. Obviously, do you think the women get better looking in other areas?
Be honest.
But nope.
Nope.
No.
This is the most beautiful. What about
I
Jamaica?
heard you lie.
London
I
is
heard
it?
you decide to lie. You laughed, and then you said, you were going to be honest, and you said, nope. You got somebody you're lying for, and I respect that.
It's London. Yeah.
I'm sure they're beautiful. I'm sure she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Typically, American women, very beautiful. English women, not as much.
You think? My
Not
mom's
as
from
beautiful.
Scotland.
Your mom, great tits.
Thank you.
Gracious.
Yo,
I mean, it's facts, bro. Why do you think I'm 6'2"? You should have been sucking more. You know what I mean? You sucked yourself to 5'7". I need you to grow up, you know? I stayed on that tit till I was like 14. But no, for real, my mom is a very attractive woman from Scotland.
From Scotland, there you
like
go.
a 6 in America, but like a Scottish.
Scottish 9.5.
The conversion rate was tough back in the day.
No, my mom's a dime, dude. My mom's a fucking dime. She's a dime.
About 5 pence. 5 pence.
But no, she's she's a hot chick, smoking hot chick from Scotland. I think British women are very attractive. I don't know what you're saying, but maybe you don't like freckles, Al? Is that it?
But when you say British, you mean like English?
Just say it, white.
White English, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Al only likes white women.
That's
That's
the
another thing.
That's the
very
thing.
important.
He won't admit it to you.
only-
but it's a thing.
You would think I would like one out here. It's nothing.
It's too white for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are certain women
too
here that
white
they
for
look
you.
like the fish at the bottom of the ocean, like they're that translucent.
Like an anglerfish?
Yeah.
Is that how you're describing it?
We have them too back home, like in Portland. In Portland, it's like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Portland, San Francisco, disgusting women.
Yeah.
But like real, just fucking yuck.
Say what?
Don't you have to go there?
Yeah, we do.
I'm
we
fine
do.
with that.
But
I actually sell more
fine with
tickets
that.
when I say this. It's the fucking weirdest
Oh
thing.
my god.
But it is a little thing here. So we're not saying it's specific to London. I think the women here are beautiful. I think you're a racist. That's what I think.
I'm black. I can't be racist.
Why not?
They're just the rule.
Oh, those rules don't apply here, buddy.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, you want
It's
international
different
waters,
over
bro.
here.
Foreign soil.
Can you be racist?
No, I'm with her.
A lot of people can't be racist. Facts.
It's different out here,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
No, there's different rules, man. There's different racial rules, isn't it? Like, is anybody here black or is it like? No. I'm about to make sense. I'm about to make sense.
I know what he
Like,
means.
would you identify first as black,
Yeah.
or do you go I'm Jamaican?
Yes, or Nigerian, or whatever.
Yeah, I say where y'all from.
Like the way I'm Indian, not
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah, and not Asian.
Yeah.
Was you born there?
No.
I would say I'm black.
You would start with black.
Yeah.
I thought that was an American
Yeah,
invention.
me
I
too.
thought that was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then yeah, Jamaican, Caribbean.
So it goes black, Jamaican, British,
Black, British, and Jamaican.
black, British,
No,
Jamaican.
together. Like, so, yeah.
That's you're black British.
Yeah. My mom's born in Jamaica.
Do you ever wish you were just American, bro? Do you ever sit back and wish?
Sometimes I wish I was born in Jamaica.
Really?
Oh.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you ever live there?
Did you get to film out there? or
I've
was-
never. Yeah, I filmed out there. Just not for the show. No,
Yeah,
I wasn't
the
a part.
other- yeah.
I wasn't a part of those scenes, but I've done other stuff out there and that. But I don't know, man. It's just like, yeah, I love it. I went there a lot as a kid. Spent a lot of time. We used to go there for the 6 weeks for the holidays and all of that. Yeah, so spent loads of time. Love it. Yeah, love it. I think a lot of people in London really connect with like where their parents are from.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
kind of what I'm
I
trying to
see
get
that
at.
less in America.
Yeah, that don't happen.
Well, a lot of
everywhere.
people-
They're African. They're American, right?
Well, they don't
African
really,
American,
they don't,
American.
unfortunately, because, the fucked up shit America did, they don't really know what to connect with.
Yeah.
So they could 23andMe and be like, oh, you're from the Congo.
Yeah.
But it's not like they can like call somebody up in the Congo
Yeah,
and be like, what happened back in the day
yeah.
that I'm here?
But people living it. What happened?
Yeah.
Right?
But people here really have like a direct connection.
Yeah.
Whether you're Indian or
Yeah.
Jamaican or African.
Because typically you're probably one generation deep, maybe two, right? There's
Yeah.
not people that are here like 4 or 5 generations who are like, oh, I'm Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah.
Was the neighborhood you grew up in with a lot of like Caribbeans?
The neighborhood, I can't believe I said neighborhood.
What do you call it? The road?
The
Oh, the ends.
Yeah, but the area I grew up in was probably majority Indian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
G's up, yeah.
I'm sure you're aware of this about like what's happening right now in America and how popular UK drill is becoming.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with this?
Not too familiar, but yeah.
Bro. I'm not kidding. Dude, I'm serious.
No, it's
there's
huge.
there's a song by Central C.
Mm.
Do you know Central C?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
Do you know Central C?
I have to teach him
He's
about
such a
drill.
white hey, do you know this rapper in England?
Hey, listen.
Is Central C drill? Do y'all consider him drill? I don't know if I put him. I guess so. What? Do I consider Central C drill? I really don't. As a matter of fact, I don't think I do.
There's a genre of music called UK drill, and Central C is a young bloke. Is that what they're called?
He's the man, dem.
He said he's the man down. He said I don't like Central C. He is drill. Huh. Crazy. Oh, his beats is drill and the flows. Okay. I could see it, but I've never seen him as a drill artist. Yeah, commercial drill is what Rusty said. Yeah, like I don't really take him like if you told me, oh, let's play this drill artist and Central C came on, I would think that it's not the case. Like it don't seem fitting, but that's me.
Yeah, he's one of the man dem.
He's one of the man dem.
Is bloke a good word?
Yeah, bloke's more like a
Like your security guard.
He's
like an English thing, you would say, like a white English thing.
Oh, he's bloke. Not. Well, what is?
I think he's half Guyanese.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think.
Quarter Indian, probably.
And then what's the other half?
I think Irish.
So he's
Don't
got,
quote
he's
me on that,
part
but-
bloke,
He's
right?
half bloke.
Yeah. He's like bloke-ish.
Yeah, I think
He's bloke a little bit.
Tyler said I thought he was pop. I mean, certain I would say that's more poppy. Like that Doja track, is that drill? Like I don't put that as drill. Drill means talking on drills. I feel with Chicago started. Yeah. But I don't feel like. I feel like he's way more of a pop artist than anything else. Like he might be doing his interpretation of drill music, but I think it's pop.
His family's like
he's oak at least.
Yeah, half his family's little. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so he had this song, and then the opening lyric was just so catchy.
Yeah.
How can I be homophobic?
Yeah.
Right, and then immediately you were like, I would like to know how you could be that way, and then he has a good
answer.
His bitch is gay.
Yeah.
He keeps explaining it to him like he doesn't know, and that's.
But he keeps looking at me like I'm
I think
explaining
he's wondering.
something.
I think he's like, "Is this dumbass really gonna explain to me? Like I don't know the song."
Listen, a lot has changed since you started hip hop. You started hip hop. I know this. Hip hop didn't start in the Bronx. It started in East London.
Yeah.
Okay, with the nasty blokes.
And the nasty blokes. What's wrong with this?
Okay. Listen, it was a crazy time back then.
Hip-hop was
right? No, I remember.
I'm with this. This is the version I remember.
Yeah, wasn't it great? Because originally, we can go back. We'll tell the man them about it. So, back before that, before there's grime, there is. What was it? There was garage or something?
UK garage.
Garage.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, what? Drum and bass or something?
Jungle. We called it jungle back then.
But that's... Am I allowed to say that? Yeah.
How did they name it?
Yo, sometimes things...
It was just people in the neighborhood being like, what is that?
It's the white people going...
white people.
It was jungly, yeah.
And then it moved up to like, hey, call it garage music. That's a little better.
Named by blokes, for sure.
Okay, so it is a little bit...
Yeah, jungle.
Okay, so we have grime pops up. At this time, is nobody rapping here?
No, people are rapping.
And
people are rapping, but more like what you would consider rap, like hip hop.
So grime represents the first version of rap that is like authentically.
I don't want to say to diss them that were doing that, but it was in our own voice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, from our own perspective. Dressing the way we dressed. Just it was more British.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
There was rappers before, but it was more like boom bap, kind of inspired by what was going on then in the early 90s or whatever.
100%.
And ours was like different BPM, like completely
Way
different way
BPM.
you would perform. It was probably as inspired by Jamaican dancehall music as it was American hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Do a lot of people know that like rap is?
Yeah, I've heard some shit where people rapping with American accents, and I see that y'all don't like that. But I notice all your singers, they sing with American accents. Adele sound like she from like Ohio, bro. She don't sound like she from the UK. Like I don't hear no accent in her songs. Like real talk.
A version of this Jamaican dancehall music.
Like rap.
Rap. Like even early on,
Yeah.
I think who is like
Cool like Herc and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool
yeah.
Herc.
Jamaican.
But is that more known here?
I don't. Probably not by a younger generation.
Right.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not really a story that's told.
I feel like that's kind of lost in the States as well.
Yeah, I don't think they know it.
Yeah,
Cool
I
Herc
feel
is
like
Jamaican?
people are like Curtis Blow started rapping, and then that's where it began.
Yeah.
Growing up in
Nah,
Texas,
no.
I
What
didn't
you talking
ever hear
about?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's what I was always understood, that the influence came from these like Jamaican like dance hall kind of DJs who would rap slash DJ.
Because when we done it, we would like, run instrumental.
You said Georgia Smith don't sound American. Georgia Smith don't sound British. Like, I don't hear an accent in Georgia. I really don't.
And you would constantly like you would mix instrumentals like one after the other, like mix into each other, and everyone would just go back to back, and then you'll get a wheel up, you know what I mean? But that was more like how they would do it in dancehall music. I never really heard, like in the stuff we was listening to at the time, like, I don't know, would be like the Nas's and the Jay-Z's and whatever, was very much like them just kind of freestyling over a beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't really like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it wasn't really like 10 guys going back to back on an instrumental, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, they didn't have that too many times.
I've
Yeah,
never
And like
heard
sometimes they
the
would have
people
like
you
a
just spoke
gang
about, Tyler.
record where it's like
That's what I'm saying.
this person's crew and this person's crew come together, and it's almost like a competition of who really has the best verse on that track. Those are like far and few in between when they would do stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like they do that a lot more especially dancehall. They do that a lot.
Where it's just a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, they'll have like a rhythm.
Yeah, they have a rhythm, and everyone will go and vocal that same rhythm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really see that in like American hip hop. Well, I didn't see that when I was, coming up. So that's where we took influence from. That, ragga.
Right. And what's the biggest difference, in your opinion, that sets grime apart from American hip hop and even garage?
BPM.
In its early, from American hip hop, in its earliest days was the BPM, like the tempo of it. That's another thing. Like everything was at 140 BPM. Everything had to be that speed. Like now it's like different. They call stuff grime, but it's not really technically grime. But grime was 140 BPM, and hip hop was a lot slower. And from garage, the difference between grime and garage was garage was more like
techno-y.
And garage MCs, because garage was more like vocal garage. So it'll be like a beat and then like someone singing, and then you'll have this space where there's like 8 bars where the beat would drop and you got 8 bars, and then it'll go back to singing. So as an MC, you just had to attack that 8 bars. You know what I mean? And for the rest of the time, you're just hyping up the crowd. You're more like a...
You asked for BPM and hip hop. I think all BPMs fit within the hip hop shit. So you could be at the slowest BPM possible or the highest. It's just the fact that grime was set at a BPM. It was always a fast pace. Like, it made it different. People to sound good consistently with the accents when singing because of elongation, the syllables and all that. Yeah. No, I hear you. My whole point was that I don't hear accents during singing. And I don't see y'all give them shit for it. And I don't think you should give them shit. Because one of my last streams, somebody played somebody that was rapping in an American accent, and I seen the comments of what y'all was saying. He was still murdering that. Like, okay, yeah, I get it. I get it though. Like, having your flair from where you're from is very important.
Host with a good 8 bars and whatever, and I'm super like playing down, but and I'm not this and that. And we was more like,
we are the song.
Yeah, we're the song. Yeah. We're spitting verses, chorus, we're storytelling, you know what I mean? And that was kind of...
Most hip-hop is at 70.
American hip-hop.
Now, there was a song that came out. I don't even think this is the real name of the song, but Pow?
Yeah, Pow is the name of the song.
But and wasn't
at the beginning it's called Forward Rhythm.
Yes.
Why do you know it? You Googled it. Why?
No.
You Googled it.
So, my understanding of Pow is that, like, this was one of the first songs to be, like, banned almost. Like, there was, like, signs saying, DJs don't play this, because there were, like, mosh pits and shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember this happening, and do you remember feeling, like, is that the first sense of, like, oh, there's a real authentic thing that's kind of happening in this UK hip-hop?
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember feeling, oh, this feels like something's happening. It was just quite annoying, you know what I mean? That we couldn't.
That you couldn't even play.
Everywhere we were playing was getting shut down, you know what I mean?
Why was it getting shut down?
Because police just didn't want it to happen.
Really?
You know what I mean? It's just, which was weird because there would be like fucking rock concerts with white guys moshing, but when it was like 2,000 black guys moshing, it was like, oh, no, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was annoying at the time. But yeah, looking back, it was like there really was something happening. But you know, when you're in something, you don't know what's going on. You're just in it. You're just doing it. We're going to the pirate radio and just we're building something, but it's not like we're building a company and we're seeing results. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just this is just what. You know.
Yeah.
Do you think
you should let white people have mosh pits? Like, leave that.
Now, do you think that people were attaching, as you look back, do you think that people were attaching themselves that they felt like represented them, that there was like their own? I'm not saying that this is like an Eminem thing, but like, you know how like when Eminem came out, I think there was a lot of white people that outside of just seeing like a white person, they also felt like someone talking about like the angst. This happened with Nirvana as well. And like just touched on like a chord that people were feeling.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It was the first time people had ownership over what they was listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they felt like it was their stories being told.
Yeah.
And as much as we love American hip hop,
It's not your stories.
it's not. So we're listening to it like we're watching Boys in the Hood or something.
Yeah.
And learning about, you know what I mean? LA, like hearing Nas and how he describes Queensbridge and you just fucking think, fucking hell, it's almost like
But
you
you're
can smell
imagining
it.
instead
You're
of
imagining it.
reliving.
You know what I mean? But when a guy is spitting and talking about round the corner and that guy up there and you know that guy is and that shop that he goes to and whatever, and the beef that's happening and he's talking about it, you're like, fucking hell, this is our shit. For once we've got our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like,
I might sit here and watch most of this shit.
yeah, it was yeah.
Do you like the music now? UK?
What's going on now? Yeah. Like I like loads of it, but it's not as closed as it was. That, like I said, it had to be 140 and it had to be, you know what I mean? Now it's kind of, you know, it can be whatever, you know, whatever. Like guys, I mean, it's still like,
I want him to say somebody's name, some names of niggas he listens to. Ask him that question, please.
you know, genres like you said, UK drill, or there might be like Afro beats going on, or you know what I mean, there might be some guys still doing like traditional grime, more hip hop style. But what I like is I like it to feel like a blend. You know what I mean? I like to make music that gives you the feeling of garage, even though it ain't a garage speed or whatever, but it just might be in something. It might be in the way I pitch up the vocal that gives you that feeling of garage. I like my Jamaican roots to come through. You know what I mean? I like the attack from grime. You know what I mean? So I like that melting pot and
You
to
like
try and represent
eclectic thing.
Yeah. Like, you know, and a lot of guys do it in America. Like sometimes I hear Kanye, I'm like, you might hear wait till I get my money, whatever, and the street guys probably fuck with it, even though he's not street, but there's something about it that gives you that essence. But then you got that like Kendrick. I think he's one that.
This is a great interview so far. It's 25 minutes long. I fuck with it.
We're talking about Andre. He's one of the best guys to ever rap. I think Kendrick's one of the best guys to ever rap, and he's great in like. It doesn't feel like he's a part of the street life, but
he can observe it incredibly well and then tell the stories about it.
Yeah, he gives you that feeling like so well, many different feelings.
Because he grew up in it.
Yeah,
he knows it.
But when he wants to get jazz influenced as well, like Pimp a Butterfly or whatever, he gives you, I don't know, it's beautiful, you know what I mean? But I like the mesh. That's what I like. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious about like who your counterpart is in America.
Oh, wow.
Like who do people say? Do they say Nas ever?
That's been said.
Yeah. How do you take that?
I don't know. It's tough because Nas is not fucking Nas. You know what I mean? It's like
but to you, I mean, to somebody, you might be
you
that
are
here.
Nas.
You know what I mean? Like, because they relate to what you're saying in the same way that these kids growing up in Queensbridge are listening to Nas's stories and going, "Holy shit!" But I say that more because like there's a real attachment to the artistry, you know, and like at least coming up in New York. I mean, Nas was just like, yeah, he was an artist. And when I say artist, I mean like he puts the art in front of the commerce. That's not to say he doesn't want to make money. Like, please believe everybody's in this.
Yeah, the root of the Jay-Z Nas beef, if you like Nas, you really like that you felt like he put art first.
Yeah, I loved him. I just loved him like experimenting. Like there's that Nas song Rewind, and I was like, what a cool thing to do. Just like play with the genre, like tell the story backwards, see what happens, right? And it's like, I don't know, I was listening to a lot of your stuff, and I was even listening to that interview with Akala, and like, it was actually easier for me to understand it when.
Wait, there's an interview with Kano and Akala? I gotta watch that. Kano and Akala? So y'all might have to start sending me some shit. Shigo, what up, my G? Thank you for pulling up.
You guys were doing it without any music in the background, and like the attention, like detail, and just hearing you talk about it, it's a fine line that I don't know. I also feel like I have to like walk, which is here's the way to make the most money, which is not necessarily going to make me happy, and here's the way to make the fucking art that will make me happy and hopefully make some money.
Yeah, I'm with you. And here's the way to make the art that has longevity, or the art that will allow me to be around in another 10 years. You know? Like, because you can make that art that, okay, this might work now.
Flavor of the moment.
But this might not help. This might not age well.
Right. What's the legacy you're leaving behind with the music?
Yeah, exactly. And I see it both ways. And some guys are like, no, they want to make the money now.
Yeah.
And you know, fair play to them.
Yeah.
But I've always entered this like, you know, I want to be around in 10.
I read that, Mr. Krabs, but no.
10, you know.
And how old were you when you started rapping and like coming up in that scene?
In that, like 16 or something.
Oh, really? And was it
when I first started making songs? It was 15, 16. Was it what?
Was it dangerous back in the day, like in that specific time, or were all the guys really focused on the art?
It was dangerous. It was dangerous. It was dangerous from garage, because as sweet as garage sound, that's what the gangsters used to rave to. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of shootings in garage clubs.
Interesting.
Yeah, when you hear garage now, you're like, how the fuck can you shoot people to that? You know what I mean? But that was quite dangerous. And our raves when we started them, occasionally there was trouble or whatever, but it didn't feel as serious as the garage thing. But then, because we were participating, it was always about the art for us anyway.
I ain't got no shots, man. All I got is
that
beer.
excitement of just performing and getting the opportunity to do something you love in front of people, you know.
Now, sometimes when an art form isn't as lucrative, we overvalue the art because that's all we have. And then when money enters, right, that changes certain people. You know, early on in a genre, in anything, it's like the people just love rap and are going to live, die every single day to rap. They got a side job just so they can rap. Same thing with comedy or anything. But now, rapping is very lucrative. And I'm wondering if that changes the music, because it starts to draw the people who aren't really into it for the artistic
big
reasons.
Labels and corporations and stuff.
And
how do
printing, you know what I mean?
With that conflict?
Yeah, do you know what?
Money's great.
That definitely happened. I feel like when that started to happen over here, because I don't know what would be the equivalent time period for you guys. Would it be like, I don't know, like the LL period when money started coming big?
I would say early 90s money started coming big.
Yeah, and LL might have been someone that you still...
Hold on, did I miss anything? I should have been seeing? Kano is downplaying it was dangerous. All right, I'll bring it back and hear what he just said. I believe it was dangerous because y'all niggas be out there really wilding out with that stab shit. That's crazy. Now that I got so many people, I just want to remind people, this Friday, 10 p.m., Lil Torment is world premiering his full new album right here on my YouTube channel. Pull up for that shit this Friday. Make sure you pull up this Friday. You heard? Any questions, anything like that? He gonna be talking to the chat. talking with me, and we listening to the new album before it comes out. So you definitely want to be here. My Twitch niggas, everybody that's on Twitch right now, I ain't gonna hold you. I love the fact that you're here. You know, I always try to get people to come to Twitch, but because this is also on YouTube right now, I would tell you I would love for you to switch over to YouTube if you can and hit that like button. Everybody that's watching on YouTube, hit that like button. It really does matter. All right, I'm gonna bring this back like a couple seconds and see what I missed.
Sometimes when an art form isn't as lucrative, we overvalue the art because that's all we have. Mm-hmm. And then when money enters, right, that changes certain people. You know, early on in a genre, in anything, it's like the people just love rap and are going to live, die every single day to rap. They got a side job just so they can rap. Same thing with comedy or anything. But now, rapping is very lucrative. And I'm wondering if that changes the music because it starts to draw the people who aren't really into
That's a good question.
The artistic
big
reasons.
labels and corporations and stuff.
And how do you
printing,
deal
you know what I mean?
with that conflict?
Yeah, do you know what?
Money's great.
That definitely happened. I feel like when that started to happen over here, because I don't know what would be the equivalent time period for you guys. Would it be like, I don't know, like the LL period when money started coming big?
I would say early 90s money started coming big.
Yeah, and LL might have been someone that you still respected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a lot of people inspired by LL was probably coming with cheesy shit. You know what I mean? Inspired by that, not the art form that he was inspired by. That period for us,
LL kind of brought cheesy shit into the game. Okay, let's go. LL is nice though. There's no hate. Thank you, everybody who switched over to YouTube. Hit that like button if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, you can switch to YouTube, but it's whatever. Love y'all niggas.
Was, you know, probably around 2010 or 12 or something like that.
Oh, really?
A lot of people was coming in and making hit records. Like Dizzy had a few hits, and a lot of people started making.
Fix Up, Look Sharp. Was that around that time?
Yeah. It was around that time, just after that time.
Yeah.
A lot of people are making music. Shout out to Andrew Schultz for, even if he don't know all of this off top, for really doing his homework before this interview to be able to make this, like, just that little quick, that was, I like that. Take notes, T, take notes.
That they thought was gonna, making music that would work in the charts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a formula to it.
Straight up formula.
Yeah.
And around that time, funny enough, I kind of dipped out of the game. I didn't know, I couldn't find my place within that new way, you know?
Because you thought it was corny. Because you're artsy, bro.
But I didn't think people was valuing what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah.
So I didn't really have a place.
Yeah.
So I kind of was a bit uninspired, dipped out a bit. And that's when I started that. That's when I done Top Boy. I didn't fall back away from music to start acting, but it just so happened that the Top Boy thing came about.
Yeah.
No word of a lie. He's killing this interview. Shout out to Andrew Schultz. You're doing a good job. Real talk.
And then, you know, done that for a couple years. And then I didn't make an album for like 6 years.
Yeah.
And then came back in 2016 and made an album.
And refreshing the response to the new album?
Refreshing, fucking nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a level of, and I always encourage artists nowadays, it does take a level of confidence to go away for a while because you think people are going to forget you.
And they could. They could, nigga. They really could.
Yeah.
You know, can I do something worthy enough to draw people's attention again because they've forgotten you? But trust me, like, if it's quality, if it's worth listening to, people will fuck with it, you know what I mean? But then not to be...
What brought you back into it? Why after 6 years were you like, nah, now I know my place?
I don't even know if I knew my place. I just wanted to write again. So I probably started writing after like 4 years. Worked on it for about 2 years when it came in 2016. But like, it was, and it was different to what was going on. I knew what I was about to release was kind of different to what was going on, which I thought may be a wrong move. But it just felt like the right thing. And I've come to a place in my life where I was like, look, if I'm going to fail, because I've done some stuff before that didn't really work. And you know when something sounds like a compromise?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. If I'm going to fail, this is going to fail like with
fail
me
on my
loving it.
terms.
You know what I mean?
But failing and compromising is the worst.
Like when no one's happy, you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like, you sold out a little bit, and they do too, and they reject it.
Fans didn't win, record label didn't win, you didn't win.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
I sold out
shit.
and made no money.
Yeah. But failing and being proud of the project isn't failing.
Yeah.
It's like, I made the music I want to make, or I make the comedy I want to make.
Yeah. I stand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And something that you can probably identify with is like, sometimes it's not about, the million people. Sometimes it's about, I'm doing the shit that I want. And there's 10,000 people. Now, how do we make that grow? You know what I mean? When I come back into my 16, the first show I done was like, I think it was maybe like 800 people or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people probably doing arenas at that time with the pop music or whatever. You know? Then it was like, okay, back to 12 again. And then it was like, 3,000. Then I done Brixton with 5,000. And, the 10, whatever it was, you know what I mean? So it was like slow growth is sometimes better than that just like, quick success. And it was like, you know what? I can garner an audience and keep them engaged, not just, engaged by like dropping songs all the time, but just working on, we were talking about earlier about working on the show.
The show itself.
And making the show something that you have to come and see.
Yep.
So I might do bigger shows than someone else with a number one or something, but it's because I've built the show. They're not here. They're not at the show because of the single I've just released.
Right. It's the experience.
They're at the show because every year, the experiences got better and better, and people go and tell their friends.
Yeah, and probably
They go,
community.
"This is
You probably have
something you gotta see."
friends that are connected through the music.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, the show, I mean, the parallels between music and comedy obviously are always there, but like it's something that we pay extra close attention to, because I think a lot of comics stop at, oh, my hour's really funny.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if you had 10 hits, you could stop.
Yeah.
You just play the 10 hits.
It's a performance art.
Okay, hold on. Niggas is saying UK rap took over nearly 10 years ago. Took over what? Exactly. My question. Took over what, Mr. Krabs?
And it's both. It's got to be performance and art.
Exactly. And if you put as much attention into the show as the art, if the show becomes part of the art and nobody else is doing it, they're leaving that with like a real profound experience. And everybody wants a cool thing to do. And there's not that much cool shit to do. Like, how often have you like been with your girls? What should we do tonight? Go out to eat. I don't remember the last like activity I've done with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
something
just
worth leaving the house for. Like,
that's it.
Yeah.
But if you have something to fucking leave the house for and it's worth it,
yeah, it's crazy.
If you ask a couple that's been together for 5 years, they've seen every movie.
UK rap and it took over 10 years ago. You said the rap game. That's impossible. Literally impossible. Literally impossible, bro. I think y'all starting to make y'all dent right now. Think y'all starting to make your dent. In order to take over the rap game, you have to be winning when it comes to this number shit. Whether you want to admit it or not, numbers matter, bro. If you're just gonna say, wait, States for about 6-7 years, now artists, the rest are just island boys, Migo. Sounds like you're being a little bit biased on something that you just like. Like, to take over, you have to run rap. If anybody took over rap in the last 10 years, it was that Canadian dude that nobody seems to like. Like, real talk, he took over rap.
Yeah. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And what is that feeling like the week before the album drops? Like, all that anxiety built up. Like, was that emotional, that experience before and after?
Yeah, it does. But it's also something you tell yourself, I don't care. I'm not going to buy into that.
Yeah.
The results of it all. You know what I mean? I know what I've made. I know I like what I made. Then, day 2, you're like, where were you?
Yeah. I just played the Tiny Boost interview. You missed it. So you're going to have to run this one back. But the Tiny Boost interview started this shit. Funny as hell, bro.
I'm sure you've done it with a special, like checking it every day, like, how many now?
Every day, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it come back. It was top 10 record or whatever it was, and I've never.
Wait, somebody said the U.S. has 6 to 7 good artists. What is? The hate be crazy. You could be proud of where you at and proud of what you like without just out here hating. If you don't like something, cool. Wow, what the fuck are you talking about? 6 to 7 good artists is crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that'd be disrespectful for somebody to say the UK has 6 to 7 good artists. That's crazy. That don't make no damn sense, bro.
I had a top 10 record before.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So it was like doing something on my own terms and it actually succeeding. But about the show thing as well, it's like willing to lose money.
Yeah.
At the beginning. To make money. A lot of breaking even. You know what I mean? To then one day, you know.
Because a lot of people don't know that. Like when you're doing a show in, let's say, a venue that's 1,000 seats, but the show is built for a venue that's 5,000.
Yeah.
It costs so much money.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember one of Kanye's tours, I forgot which one. Like, it was the most extravagant show, but I think he broke even on the whole. Yeah.
I think it was Pablo.
As a matter of fact, we could do it later, but like there's 2 niggas in Griselda alone. So you have Benny. Am I really doing this? Then you have the Locks. They still exist. Jay-Z still is alive. Nas just dropped 2. Bro, I ain't even leave upstate New York and gave you 6 to 7 US artists that is nice. And if you don't like them niggas, that's weird. Fab still exists, walks around here. I didn't leave. Well, Fab is a Brooklyn nigga. I didn't even say Hove yet. Like what? We didn't even. These people still breathe, bro. What are we do? What are we talking about? And they dead nice.
And
When he was like surfing around on it.
Such a crazy show.
Yeah,
but he ain't making
and
no
for
money.
artists like me, like he's probably doing, and he's probably doing arenas everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing, you know, fucking 10,000 people, 3,000, then 1,000 up in this place up there. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to bring the same show.
You got to give them a show.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, that show's just helping that show. You know what I mean? But this is the experience I want to give people, you know? And then you see that 1,000 build up to the next level, you know?
All right, guys, we take a break for a second because, listen.
No.
There are women in your lives
you know what? I
whose
can run to the
backs
bathroom.
are not broken, and that's on you, okay? Every woman in your life deserves the best dick that you have. And honestly, you probably are not delivering it. If we're just going to speak honestly right here, you might not be delivering the best dick in your life. And you can. It's accessible. It's available. Matter of fact, it's even free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping because Blue Chew has got your back and it's got your girl's back too, okay? BlueChew.com. Use the promo code Flagrant. You're going to get your first month free. It's the same active ingredient inside Viagra, Cialis, but this is the chewest one that we rock with and we out here happily married. You feel me? BlueChew.com. Promo code Flagrant. Go out there and deliver, fellas. Let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because some of y'all need to get tickets, okay? And sometimes these events are tricky to get tickets to. An Akash Singh show, that shit might be sold out. Where can I get that ticket? I could tell you where. Seat Geek. Now you want to see a sporting event? Maybe you want to see Izzy fight at the Garden. Seat Geek, okay? You want to see a concert?
Do you listen to the album so many times that it sucks before you put it out?
I ain't even say JID, Absol, J Electronica. I ain't even say Kendrick. There's a million people, bro. What are you talking about? That are really Royce the 5'9", who people don't want to listen to and is dead disgusting. Just because you don't listen to people don't mean that they not nice. You feel me? And all those people, all those artists I talk about, like they really like that. Bar-wise.
Are you like hyper?
I ain't even named no vibey people yet.
Am I hyper what?
Like hyper focused on every single aspect.
Yeah.
But have you? I'm asking this selfishly. Like when we're putting out the special, we've watched it probably 300 times.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it with my best friends that are also comedians, and all 3 of us are sitting next to one another, and we haven't laughed for an hour straight.
Yeah.
That's demoralizing, right? And then you're just looking around like, is this even funny?
Yeah.
How do you maintain the confidence with music? Yeah. Music's even harder. There's no reaction with comedy. Like you could show it to them. If you misdirect them, you could get it. But music, it's like people like songs after they hear them a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Except for Central C. Ever knew every song was great.
He likes Central C a lot.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's like the 100 times.
Ain't no didn't really big up Central C though. He could have said that. Yo, shout out to this young boy. He didn't really do that.
Times over and over, but you're listening with different ears. You're, if you come in the studio and we're listening to the song, we're not really listening to the song. We're listening to the reverb on the chorus this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we make a tweak, and then okay, let's hear it again. You know, play it from the beginning to see.
All right, I want to not have this conversation going for too long. And I hear what you're saying, Mr. Krabs. You said not all time. But the people I was saying aren't even all time people. I left them motherfuckers out. These are people that are recently just rapped. Jay-Z just has verse of the year 5 seconds ago. I don't know if you heard Jay-Z's latest verse. Jay-Z's outside. Nas dropped 2 albums last year. 2. You know what I mean? Like Jada's outside right now, active. Styles P is still actively rapping. Like, if you're not listening to them, like, it's on you or what you want to listen to. If you're gonna tell me that you don't like US rap because the only thing you're hearing is the commercialized version of US rap and you don't like that, cool, but that's you. Like, there's nice niggas really out there bugging everywhere. And that's the same way I feel about the UK. There's nice people out there bugging, bro. But we just got more people than you. Like, we got a lot more people. Like, this ain't no old throwback shit that I'm talking about. Everybody we just named is literally still rapping. Damn, we on YouTube. What up, Reese? Yeah, I'm on YouTube today because I'm watching interviews and shit. And y'all got me talking now. Y'all got me talking. I was trying to watch this shit. He said, guys trolling. Yeah, guys trolling. Nah, that he might not be trolling. That might be his point of view. But my thing is, I feel like it's just the music that you're hearing. For you to say you only heard 6 to 7 good US artists means the shit that you're hearing you don't like. Cool. But all of these people are still bugging. And there's mad people that are nice that I don't like, that you might like in the States. Like, nice people. Personally, I won't listen to them. Don't want to hear their music. You might really fuck with them. There's a lot of people here, bro. Benny the Butcher, the hardest nigga out right now. You could say that, and if you ask my cousins, they would say it would be his cousin. The other nigga. It would be Conway the Machine. Like, I pick Benny over Conway, though. Like, I don't listen. I think somebody just meant to write, like, G Herbo or some shit like that. And my young boys love that shit. I don't listen to it, but they still nice. There's
See
a lot
how
of
that
nice
bit feels when it comes again. So we're listening to it over and over again, and I guess the next time you can enjoy it is probably
Kevin Gates.
when
I fuck with Kevin
you're playing
Gates,
it for
and that's
someone
vibey.
else.
Now you
And you're
finally
seeing
got
their
the
reaction.
vibey shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We did it. We had like a watch party. I was at like
And did
such
you enjoy it then?
Bro, so much better.
Yeah.
And then you leave, you're like, I'm great.
Yeah. When do you stop critiquing it?
Never.
When it's out?
Never. Oh, when it's out, I have to
Because
look away.
there's nothing you can do, right?
Yeah.
You forget about it. Yeah. So when it's out, yeah, it's just out. But if I listened again, I could
You could make things better. You could look.
The tricky thing with music,
time.
though, is that you can fix things retroactively, like the Kanye thing, or even like Beyonce. Like, you put out a track,
People
you
don't
gotta
do
change
that,
some
though.
words, pull it, swap it.
Yeah, you can now. I don't know if I would do that. I wouldn't do it for, I mean, yeah, if it was like shit.
He said, "Oh, Conway the Machine is his cousin. I haven't heard of him. What they on? That's Griselda. It's those two. And then you have Westside Gunn, the other cousin, who doesn't really want to rap and sounds like he don't want to rap. I don't like him. He ain't good. But Conway, what? Yeah, what? I wish I could play. I'd play a track right now. That nigga is a monster.
Yeah, I ended up hearing this on the radio a bunch of times, and the chorus feels a little low, and I would like to go and
you'd fix the mix.
Turn that up a little bit. Maybe I'll do that, but I wouldn't like just change the third verse.
Still
like
cold.
redo
But
the
still
third verse
cold.
or something.
Right.
But it's interesting that you can do that.
Yeah,
You know,
that
but-
process never ends. It's almost like crippling because you're listening to everything, being like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I could."
But it's
could.
like once you put something out, it's like in a way it's not. It don't belong to you anymore. You know, it's
gone.
ours now.
Yeah,
You
the art
know
is
what
there.
I mean? And it's for everyone.
The most terrifying thing about music to me is the vulnerability of putting out a song or an album without hearing tons of people listen to it.
Yeah.
By the time we put out a special, I've done this in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
That's
I've seen them laugh from beginning to end.
Yeah.
You're putting out this
And we
music.
still doubt it.
And we still are like, oh, is it right? Or do we have to tweak this?
Or is it something you had to be in the building for
Exactly.
that might not translate
Yep.
when you
100%.
Yeah.
So with music, it's like that. I mean, maybe you just get so, I don't know, maybe you get so technical with it, you could start to predict it. But is there ever that feeling where you're like, I got to play this in the club before we release it?
I don't do that. So I'm just anxious the way you've just explained. Yeah, that angst is there. I mean, you're making it in a. Well, me personally, there's normally like 3 of us in the studio. I'm not in the studio with like a bunch of people. When we do invite people, and they come, you know, you can gauge a reaction, but how genuine is that all the time? You know what I mean? Sometimes you come in the studio, you hear something, you know, you think it's better than it really is because it's the experience and all of that kind of shit. But what I do envy, now you've explained what you have and how you do it, I envy that. I wish I could go out on the road and try these songs out before we play.
Yeah.
But I don't think I think that's a rap thing, because I think singer-songwriters can do that. Like, you can go and say, this is a new song I wrote last night with a guitar. Just sing it. But rap requires such a response and feedback. You can't really perform new songs.
And you have to like take in the lyrics, and like it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
I almost need to listen to hip hop in a car by myself with loud music or headphones. Good
to
headphones.
really absorb it.
Like AirPods, it's not going to be as good.
But when you perform in a concert, the audience needs to have heard that song already.
Yeah, because it's too many people. The sound waves are going everywhere. It's just I can't tell.
There's a thing musicians do often. They'll be like, "I'm about to play you my new shit," and then everybody in the audience is like, "Save it." For what, Brian? Pay for the new shit.
Yeah.
Like, you almost got to slide it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. It's the thing I envy about music, but what's so terrible is like back end, it lasts for much longer. If I tell a joke and you've already heard it, you don't need to hear it again.
I'm pissed if I hear it again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can watch specials multiple times. Sometimes it's in the background, but you don't laugh in the same way.
Yeah, you have to leave it a long time as well.
Exactly. Something to surprise you. There needs to be an element of surprise, whereas music is an element of comfort. The more I know a song,
the happier I am when you play it.
Perform it over and over and over again.
And like you said, I'm pissed if you're playing stuff I don't know. I want you to play all the stuff I've heard. I want to hear it again from you. The 1,000th time is the best time.
Yeah,
it's about the experience as opposed to the actual.
Can people come to the show twice?
Yes, and they should.
Yeah.
They should often do that. That's a great idea. It's a unique experience every time.
I think people are getting a little more hip to the fact that how comedy works a little bit, but I remember going to see a comic before I did comedy and then watching him do the same stuff like a few months later, and I walked out of there like, what just happened?
Yeah.
What the fuck was it?
There's a difference when it's like my favorite comedian of all time is a guy named Patrice O'Neill, who like spent some time here actually.
Okay.
In England. I think he spent
did.
like a few years even in England. Like, really kind of built himself up.
Yeah.
But
you must have.
That's where he got good.
Yeah, so did Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So did Bob Marley.
Did Jay really live here?
Yeah, I think he was here for a little bit.
No
way.
Yeah,
is that why he grew this stupid hair he has now?
Relax.
Is that why he learned to ride a jet ski with a helmet on? Shouts to Jay. But
there's photos of him here.
Yeah. So the Patrice, like, he would do not a different show every time. It would be the same bits.
Yeah.
But like, his essence was unique every
Patrice
time,
is
and he was
definitely
reacting to what was
fucking
happening every time. So like, I saw the bits more than once, but like, he was real in between the bits. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like he went up there and just pressed play.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you lose people. Because some people, I imagine, come for like the moments in between the written jokes. They're
Yeah.
You know?
That's gonna make it different every night. Like when we play live, that's why I like playing like live with a band and stuff. There's always, it's the same song, but it's different every night.
Different energy every
It's different energy. And then sometimes you hear something that the bass player done that he didn't do yesterday, and you look over and you're like, no one recognizes it, but you're like, ooh.
You're like really jamming. It's almost like jazz in a way. Like there's some improv with the tracks a little bit.
Yeah, there's some improv with the tracks. Within reason.
How many people will tour like in the band and everything?
Oh man, at its max, there's like there was a lot of people. When I done Royal Albert Hall, there was like 44 of us or something.
And what other elements are you adding into that live show that make it different and discernible from other like grime and hip hop shows?
Like probably like the amount of players.
Right.
Yeah, the amount of players that we had. Like we got a brass section.
Fire.
Oh really?
String section.
Yo, that literally with hip hop makes a difference.
Yeah.
Man.
It's crazy.
Especially with hip hop.
Live instruments are so
different.
like
Because I think Jay-Z.
Yep.
And it, like
It hits
hearing
you
that
different.
with an actual whatever
Probably
the
learned
fucking
that here,
instrument.
actually.
Yeah,
He stole it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's the first time he done it, but what made me want to play Royal Albert Hall was I supported Jay-Z at Royal Albert Hall.
Oh, wow.
And he had an orchestra.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
Yeah,
did they lose their shit when you came? Wait, hold. Did they know you were coming out?
Some people probably knew I was coming out. Yeah.
By supported, he meant like he was the opener for.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is that experience like?
Yeah, did they lose their fucking mind?
Yeah, it was.
Wait, so you say support as an opening act? I didn't know that. Okay.
Mad, it was good. Yeah.
It was like
crazy.
as many Kano fans in there as.
No, not at that time. That was like 2007.
Wow.
That was.
But
you know,
what is it? 2004 or 5? You put out.
2005, my album come out.
Yeah.
My first album come out, and I done that 2007. So yeah.
Are Schultz's shoes hard? I think he has New Balance 730s on. He has a yes, no, depending on who you talk to. I think it's definitely one of the most comfortable shoes, period. It's like an old head hard shoe, or you like from certain places in Brooklyn. I know niggas certain places in Brooklyn that really fuck with those. Yes, no. And the right colorway, yes, because them shits get expensive. I gotta look at the shoe again. I think they New Balance 730. I gotta look at those.
A lot of his audience would have known me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you get that look?
I can't remember.
They 660s, yeah. New Balance 660s, yes. So depending on where you're at, like where on my block, it wouldn't be considered hard. It'd be respected. It's a good shoe. It's clean. And if you get in the right colorway, it's mad expensive. So, but I've never been like the craziest New Balance fan, like real talk.
But he's said some nice, words before, like he knew the stuff and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
And you guys like hung out afterwards at all? Like just seeing each other in the back?
Did you watch him cheat on his wife, or was it?
Oh, jeez.
He has a whole album talking about it. I'm the asshole?
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't cheat, bro.
What's the album for then?
I don't know, to make some money, dude. That's a problem. They're not artists.
Art. It's just called art.
That's commerce. That's
I
commerce.
just wanted to give you the time. That's it.
She got an album too.
That was a nice finesse, though. We got to give them credit on that. Like, if you're going to get cheated on, make, like, tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I think most girls would be okay with that.
Well, let's.
Tens of millions if they got it. Say again?
Yeah.
But I'm so curious.
Yeah,
What did he say to you? Are you allowed to share?
What did he say to me?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But when I said, he said some stuff like just on the radio or whatever it was that I just heard and was like, oh, he's fucked a bit, whatever. Yeah, and I saw him at another show. I was on the Gorillaz album and we toured. We done Madison Square Garden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I was just doing like 2 songs.
Yeah.
But Gorillaz obviously like massive band. We'd done a whole American tour, and he came to watch the show.
Wow.
And I remember he was like side stage, and I was about to go up, but it's the fucking scariest thing in the world. Like you're about to step up the steps, and fucking Jay-Z's watching there, and you're like, yeah, this is crazy.
Did you deliver?
Hey.
Yeah.
Jay said the illest shit to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was doing like Barclays or something like that, and Jay came to see him, and Jay was like, "How does it feel?" And Kevin Hart was like, "Man, it's crazy. I never thought I'd sell out Barclays. This is just a great feeling." And Jay goes, "No. How does it feel that I came to see you?"
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
so you become a superstar actor, even though you hate acting. Cheers to that, by the way.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, the
I
Top Boy
literally
thing,
saw
so
you
did
say you don't like acting.
Oh yeah, I gotta stop saying that.
No.
I mean it when I say it.
Yo, can I tell you something?
What?
I say this all the time, and they don't stop offering me roles.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
What is wrong
Me
with these
too.
people?
That's happened to me too.
You go, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Me too. That is.
Yeah,
what
you guys are the same level actor. Yeah, for sure.
It's the same thing.
When he
dude.
says it, it's kind of endearing. When you say
I
it, it
have
feels
3
honest.
lines in a Netflix movie. Maybe they'll cut it out. And he's the star of the biggest show. This is the same thing.
Yeah, basically.
You have to judge us on a curve.
Okay,
You know,
got
it's
it.
like
Okay.
Celsius.
Oh, okay.
So you go and do the show.
Mm-hmm.
As you're doing promo for the show, this is an amazing. My heart warmed watching it. I think you're on the Big Nasty show, is it?
Okay, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty.
And then Mo.
Yeah.
Mo was hilariously. I came here, and the first time I did a show here, Mo opened for me.
Oh shit!
Right, it was at this tiny called like the Brickyard Comedy Club. He like DM'd me. He's like, "Hey man, can I open?" I go, "Of course." Next time I come, I'm doing like this small. I was doing when I was Views from the Set. I was doing the Leicester Square Theater. So I just DM'd him. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I'm like, "Hey man, you want to open for me again?" He goes, "Oh, I'm a little busy." And then I looked. This guy's a fucking superstar. So,
if you're on Twitch and wondering where everybody in the chat is at, they're on YouTube. You can switch over to YouTube.
So basically, they go, "So what do you think about like acting? Like, is it like a cool process? Do you like it?" And you're like, "Nah." And then they go, "So you don't like acting?" And you'd be like, "Nope." I just loved it. Like, it's not my favorite thing to do in a day because it's boring, right?
Yeah, it's tough.
But here's the thing.
Hold on. What do you mean by tough?
What, is it easy?
No, it's easy to be bad at it. I know that.
It's tough to be. It's tough to make it look like it's easy.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. When you did the scene in season 1 where you were crying, when your disabled friend was getting burnt to a crisp,
season 3.
Oh my gosh.
It's season 1 for us.
Yeah, the Netflix first
is the first season.
Disabled.
We call it 3. Yeah,
he's retarded.
Wait. Was he spaz?
Bro.
Was he?
Bro, he's a spaz, bro.
Yeah, what was we saying in the car?
Frank!
Beyonce has to change the lyric.
Bro, that word means nothing in the United States. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, she didn't need to do it.
She didn't need it. She's Beyonce.
Bro, that was the name of a smoothie at my place in Florida. It was the Raz Spaz. It was the name of like a smoothie.
But who's got more retards in Florida?
Yeah,
so think about that.
Like, it was like a funny name. Yeah. And over here, it's like the worst insult.
But can you call someone retarded here? Is that okay? Because that's more clinical. That's like the science.
That's true.
We don't say that though.
You don't?
No.
But what if somebody's acting really funny? What if somebody does something really funny? Like, they don't go, "Oh, you're retarded." Like, and like black people in America, if you're really funny, they just insult you.
Yeah.
Like, "This motherfucker dumb."
Yo, you were stupid.
You were stupid.
That's love. Dumb nice. It goes against me.
Okay, so why are we talking about retards?
Because you grew as an actor. That's what I wanted to say.
You did the scene. Your friend is getting burned to a crisp, right?
Oh yes, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're crying.
Yeah.
You can cry on cue?
Not like on cue, but it takes a minute to get to that place.
What do you do? Do you like live on other memories of retarded friends here?
Jesus Christ. So insensitive.
It's mad because it's like you have to, and I don't know what you have to do. I just know what I do because I'm not a trained actor or whatever. You know what I mean? And I respect the craft, unlike you. I respect the craft so much that I don't want to.
What I miss,
you know, act like I know it, or like I'm fucking. You know what I mean? I'm not no trained guy or whatever. But I feel like it starts way before action, but it's hard to start that process before action because it's like, you know, it is like got costumes coming over to fix the hoodie and whatever. So I like to get, like, in that instance, I would have liked to get into that seat like a little while beforehand and just like start to get into the zone.
What are you thinking about to make you cry?
He wants cheat codes here.
British women.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, Al.
Come on.
Guy's an animal over here.
I can't remember what I was thinking about at that time, but yeah, generally it won't be like
just
this
two
character
fat gingers walking into your hotel room searching for dick. Oi, is there some dick in there?
Oh shit.
Okay. I'd like you to enter my garage. Okay,
but yeah, it won't be like, you know, the made up character that's just died in
like
a made
some
up
family
fight,
stuff,
you know?
right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
because you
like
really
that.
did. I watched the BBC one, and it felt like you were playing you in season 1 and 2, and then by the time the Netflix, the whole character was like evolved, and you fucking killed it. I was really impressed.
Yeah. It like I was a bit uncomfortable in the first, because it's the first time I ever done it, and Jan, who Dove knows,
of course,
was the director of the first one, and I remember we started filming, we got in like a couple of weeks or whatever, and then one of the characters broke their arm, which was like great for me because we had some time off. You know what I mean? And then during that time, Jan come and he said like,
how
look,
I
usually but he
mod,
played
bro?
me
Augmenting, how
some
I
of the
mod?
scenes back and was like, yeah, he was like, look, I can see you're not really present in this scene. You're kind of just waiting for
the thing to
your
say.
bit kind of thing, but you got to be present. You got to listen. Acting's about like listening and stuff like that. And I was saying to him like, I was a bit stiff because I didn't want to move because I'm mic'd up and I didn't want my jacket to rustle on the mic. I was thinking like it was a. Like
You're thinking about like the
studio.
acoustics of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, about the stuff I don't need to be thinking about, like an artist or something, like thinking about how
like
it's going to be for them for their mix, later on. And he's like, no, it's not. You got, and you know, done some work and stuff, and then I started to get into it a little bit more about it. But I think, you know, the Netflix seasons is where I probably start to understand it a little bit more.
Put it this way, I didn't know how famous a musician you were.
Same.
Yeah.
So I was sold on you as being a famous actor.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
And then all of my British friends are like, no, this guy's like the guy in UK hip hop. Like you're the OG. Like that's what they're all saying. Like this guy started it. And then obviously I'm starting to look at your music and I'm like, oh shit, so he doesn't know how to act. And I believed it. And then you did the crying thing.
Yeah. But what?
And I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like you could cry right now if we all did it together.
Just a group cry.
Yeah, just a group cry. What would the Mandem think about that if we all held hands and cried together? What would they think? Would we be allowed in the ends?
It's cool. But now what I try to do is kind of like not forget the artist that I am and not try and be like, you know, you're not this anymore. Yeah. You're an actor and this is how actors think and whatever. Yeah. I approach it like way before getting on set. It's like with the script, it's like, how does this feel? And you know, and you know, this doesn't feel right to me. It's just like critiquing material the way you would critique material, but critique the script that way and critique the character that way. And once you start going over that, and then you start to really like live that person. You know what I mean? So now when you're acting it, it's like you are it. You know? So yeah, rather than just, all right, this is the scene, and now, oh shit, I've got to remember these lines, you know. I've probably done 2 months of interrogating these lines before even getting to set, you know?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did you want the character to evolve at all? Because it felt like, especially the BBC series, I guess you'll call it 1, you were
Channel
like...
4 it was on.
Yeah, but I guess season, whatever. Channel 4, not BBC.
Well, it was on Channel 4, bro.
Yeah,
1, 2, they were like...
Yo, they got more channels out here than BBC.
You just told me it was on BBC 4. That's all you said to me. Channel 4 is BBC 4.
Only BBC. Yeah.
So whatever the British version was, it felt like the character was kind of, it evolved a lot. Did you do that? It was kind of a one-dimensional, like, he plays kind of the dickhead, mean guy, whatever, the hard guy, and then... You're more likable in the Netflix one, and that like there's a whole different dimension.
I stopped
with you
watching
this,
Power,
you know.
so I don't know what Kendrick did in Power.
I wouldn't. It's not me that adding another character to the show that dies in the fire that I can respond to. That's not me. That would be in the writing. But I feel like, you know, the way I try to humanize the character, then they feed into that, and then they maybe like give you. You know,
like
a bit more to do. So yeah, it's like, it's that, but it's kind of, you know, like building upon scenes as well. Like some scenes might be like, you know, one way on a page, but the way we play it,
it completely changes it.
Yeah, can change it and bring a different emotion, if you know what I mean. And I just wanted to, you know, and I just want like my mates to think that this is like someone we know. Yeah. In its whole human complexity.
That's
you know what
exactly how I feel. Like, you're my absolute favorite character in the show. And
Same.
I feel like every single scene, you steal the scene. Because it's like, it's so authentic. Like, I grew up in the hood. Like, I believe you. And I'm just saying, how far is the character from the real person?
Ooh.
No, I'm not the. No. I haven't got like 9 bodies. You know what I mean?
How many?
Yeah.
How many bodies?
Maybe 2 or 3.
Or 2 or 3.
Gotta have a couple. You know what I mean?
No, it's not me, but in terms of like story wise, but a lot of it is me in terms of heart. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like how would that make me feel? Like me as a person, you know what I mean? And I feel like, and as I said, I'm not no acting expert or whatever, but a lot of people think great acting is being so far removed from the person you are. Mm-hmm. But I think it's about bringing the person that you are to this character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I agree with that, bro. You're better acting than all them fucking dorks.
Do you look back at like early seasons when you were a little more green with
on Channel
acting?
4?
Yeah, on back when it was on Channel 4.
You're really defending a channel that canceled the show, by the way. Let's just be honest about that.
Fuck them.
Do you look back on those?
Canceled it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And
then Drake swooped in.
Oh,
Have I watched it back?
And do you ever look at like your choices in scenes and go, I could have done a better choice, or if I could do that now, I would have done it a little different?
I don't do that. No, like looking back at the seasons, but I do that every single day I go home. If in the car on the way home, I'm like, fuck, I could have done this or I could have thing. And then I go home and then I go in the mirror and I try and like recreate what I did do. And I'm like, fuck, I should have gave one option like this. And then it pisses me off. And then I try and bring that thing into another scene. Like another day, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
For a guy who hates acting, you take it very seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
you're really
Constant
serious
reflection.
about something you fucking hate.
This guy's a real artist,
That's
man.
what, bro.
I mean that, sincerely.
I'm a little disappointed. You telling me you never put no work in, like in your younger days?
You on the road? Were you on the road or not?
Like
you know,
statute of limitations is over. Like,
making
did you
peas?
put
You
some
don't know
work?
nothing about statute of limitations out here. I'll just say, I'm disappointed you're not a murderer.
Yeah, basically.
I'm really disappointed in you, bro.
Al did his free time
Yeah, I
in
like the
America.
first couple seasons of Power.
And Al's got some bodies, bro. He does. Mostly fetuses.
Abortions only. But they count in America. They do count in America now. Yeah. Can you get abortions out here in England?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
We good out here with.
You good?
Yeah, we good with those out here.
Say what? Do you want to pass that over?
It's covered in healthcare.
Yeah. The Top Boy success.
So that was a yes.
All right, I ain't gonna hold you at this point. I am going to end this. It's been a good time. We watched half of this interview, and for the last 10 minutes of this interview, I was trying to figure shit out. What's up, my bro? I'm lit tonight, but I had to pull up and see what's up. Yevs pulls up right at the end or whatever. I'm pulling back up. Give me 30 minutes. I'm gonna be on Twitch listening to music. You heard? So if you was on YouTube, shout out to the YouTube fam. Love y'all. Thanks for pulling up for the stream.
Top five.
But I will be back in a little bit. Give me like 30 minutes, and I'm just trying to like listen to music. So if y'all want to pull up and just hear some music, pull up to the Twitch in 30. You heard? Other than that, back the. You know I fuck with y'all. Oh, don't forget to pull up this Friday.